news. CBN gives limitation of time as reason behind the poor redesigning of the naira notes. More people empowered as 2022 Edo Innovates Tech conference enters day 2. Ibadan Polytechnic bans hugging and indecent acts on campus. Good evening, this is VOS TV and you're welcome to our news bulletin for this hour. My name is Mary Okaka. The news in detail. Amidst criticism that the much anticipated naira note redesign was nothing more than a cosmetic change in color, the Central Bank of Nigeria has responded by stating that it had had only a short amount of time to redesign the 200, 500 and 1,000 naira banknotes. CBN's Director of Currency Operations, Ahmed Umar, made this assertion during a 3-day workshop for the Financial Correspondents Association of Nigeria, FICAN, and the business editors hosted by the Nigeria Deposit Insurance Corporation, NDIC. The head of the Policy Development Division in the Currency Operations Department, Amina Halidu Giwa, who represented Ahmed Umar, said the Central Bank of Nigeria had limited time to deliver on the project. In a presentation titled Redesign of the Naira Benefits to the Financial System and the Nigerian Economy, Mrs. Halidu Giwa debunked rumors circulating that the bank would issue 5,000 naira notes, adding that the Central Bank of Nigeria was not restructuring its bank notes. She also noted that the redesign is built to promote more financial inclusion and encourage the use of other sorts of electronic transactions, adding that it would also reduce the carriage of large amounts of cash. As the 2022 Edo Innovates Tech conference enters day 2, hundreds of people have continued to benefit from this gesture put in place by Governor Obaseki-led administration. The event, which is designed to expose participants to tech skills, is being handled by experts in the country. Our correspondent, Ejirant Ogba, who monitored the exercise, reports that the participants were given exposition in different areas within the sector.
The 2022 Edo Innovative Tech Conference, which was held at the Victor Uwai-4 Creative Hub, was packed full with youth in Benin City and other parts of the state in the country. The conference, which was flagged off yesterday by the governor of Edo State, Godwin Obaseki, and other well-meaning individuals in the country, such as Emmanuel Ashika, the HP Country Director, Princess Edo Osage, the Head Productive Leadership and Agile at Interswitch, Joshua Chibweze, the co-founder of PiggyVest, amongst others. The event, which attracted participants within the state and beyond, is designed to train participants on different tech skills. Participants and partners bear their minds on the exposition of the conference and the advantages it offers in the nearest future.
My experience thus far has been quite thrilling. I would really want to commend the devs, the organizing team, first of all, for putting up this amazing event. I think it's the first of its kind in Edo State, and as an indigene of the state, I would say thumbs up to the organizers, thumbs up to the government, thumbs up to the governor for putting out this amazing tech conference, and most especially for the hackathon section of the tech conference, which my devs are fully participated in. I've been truly enthralled by the ideas, the amazing ideas these young developers, these young persons are coming up with, and I can fairly say that seeing the next startup from these persons would not be a far-fetched or would not be a far stretch to see. Yeah, I think right now, the world is opening to the advantage or the benefits of tech ecosystem, and setting up a conference like this or the Edo Innovation Hub or the Decagon facility here in Edo is an avenue for these young persons to step into the tech environment and meet up with those dreams, those passions, those desires that they have. I would say a couple of years ago, no would have been the answer to that your question. But now I can say fully well that little by little we are gradually seeing, not just as individuals, but as a government, as a collective, as a society, as a community, that yes, truly, tech is the way, and we are creating avenues for these persons to step into tech, fulfill their dreams, fulfill their desires, and make money. as well?
I would say I'm really impressed. I'm really impressed with what I've been able to see here in Edo State. They've been able to mix this technological world so well. There is this feature, the metaverse, and I think it was really brilliant. Also seeing other technology like virtual reality and seeing how banks are also applying technology at this fair makes it really something I'm happy to participate in.
Okay, so it's something you would love to tell people about?
Yes, definitely. I've already told people about it already on my page. They are definitely missing out. I think those that are in other states right now are missing out on this very big and important event. It's a really smart initiative by the Edo State government, and I really want to commend the state for this. I want to say that right now we want to move forward with the technology age. We can't move backward. The only way is to move forward, and there's something I always say, like iPhone 14 Pro Max is like 3310 in 2030. So however you look at it, you want to look at advancing whatever it is you are doing and do it now and fast, basically.
And tech is the way.
And tech is the only way.
Of course, it's an open context. We know we give the best shot, and we are not just looking at just coming out to this innovative center today, but we are looking at even transcending more than where we are today, make the world a better place, and even target rural citizens of Edo State to have better health. That was the reason why we pitched our idea today. Yeah, particularly as a team, we started at the ground stage. We looked at what we would do to help the rural citizens, because the governor has the idea of ensuring that rural citizens also see the benefits of health, so rather tech. And we are into tech, and we had to look down, see where particularly in health that would benefit the rural citizens. So we did a groundwork and we looked at how to pitch the idea. We had to put thought process, think how it will become more versatile for people without smartphone, because we are looking at using a USSD feature to ensure that the mama or saze at home there can also have access to good health while paying very little fee for first aid health services, rather than just meeting random people, friends, family, who would just give ideas that are wrong and even complicate their health. So we did that ground stage. We also did our research with respect to how we could raise money, how we could also get health professionals, not just to tell us random information, but information that is concrete to ensure that these people get reliable source of education.
Generally, what we do is we see problems and we find a solution to it. So that's the main reason why we're here. So to provide a solution for everybody, rural or urban dwellers.
The management of Ibadan Polytechnic has banned hugging, indecent dressing, use of tinted vehicles and other forms of immoral conduct by students of the institution while on campus. A notice of the new rules stated that some of the forbidden dressings and postures include multicolored braids for females, colored hairstyles, dreadlocks, spangled hairstyles, the unconventional wearing of face caps, wearing of tattered jeans, micro mini dress, crop tops, jump tops, off-shoulder clothes, backless clothes, transparent wears, bum shots, piercing of nose, sagging, and tattoos. According to the management of the institution, violation of the new rules will attract stiff sanctions ranging from a semester's suspension to rejection from classrooms and hostels. Cristiano Ronaldo has reportedly agreed to a deal of £172.9 million a year contract with Al Nassr in Saudi Arabia. The 37-year-old is on the lookout for a new team after Manchester United terminated his contract last week in response to his controversial interview. According to reports, Ronaldo has been offered a 2.5-year contract worth €200 million, that is £173 million per season, and has an initial agreement to join the Saudi Arabian side after the World Cup. Al Nassr is one of the most successful clubs in Saudi Arabia, having been crowned winners of the country's top flight 9 times, with their most recent triumph coming in 2019. That is the size of our news package today, but before we go, a recap of our major stories. CBN gave limitation of time as a reason behind poor redesigning of new naira notes. More people empowered as 2022 Edo Innovates Tech conference enters day 2. Ibadan Polytechnic bans hugging and other indecent acts on campus. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to follow us on our social media platforms, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. My name is Mary Okaka. Do have a lovely day.